overarching thoughts on the game without deep diving too much, which we'll get into it here shortly. But overarching thoughts on the game, just quick thoughts.
Defense didn't play too well. Felt like they may have been asleep. Could have been multiple factors, young guys playing, taking it easy because you are playing your weaker opponent. Not really sure. First half, offense looked pretty great outside of the Cade Klubnik drive. Kind of continued into the second half, but then kind of started to feel it falling off. But good overall performance, I think. Definitely something to build on.
All right, DeAndre, your overarching thoughts on the game. What you got?
Well, I took the 45 point over, and we saw what happened. Unfortunately, they didn't cover. I thought our offense looked good early. I like to see the deep ball that DJ was throwing. However, I will say our defense has played sloppy in the opening, and you're going to see an offense like that with Florida State when you play them. So the quick game, we still looking over to the sideline. He get to play in. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, how often we going to keep doing this? But, hey, a win is a win. I know some people last week were saying we were too negative. However, that's what we're here for, is to give our fans perspective.
Right. We're here to give our analysis on the game, our breakdown, our initial thoughts leaving the game. Sometimes that changes as you go back and watch the game and stuff like that happens, where you go back, you look at certain things, and you're like, all right, maybe I was a little harsh on that. But I think a lot of our criticism last week was warranted. I think a lot of it was right on the money. This week, my quick thoughts. Like you guys said, defense did not perform well. I think Furman moved the ball far too easily on our defense. They moved the ball, I wouldn't say at will, but the defense didn't look well. I know we were rotating a lot of young guys in. I saw that very early on in the game. You see a lot of the non-starters, if you will, out there for the defense. But that's not an excuse. You're playing against a team like Furman. You have to contain that quarterback. He cannot keep gouging you in the running game like that. He cannot keep creating, kind of those off-balance plays. So I was a little disappointed in the defense performance. What I will say is DJ kind of submitted himself as the starter. So we talked a lot last week about how Cade Klubnik looks so good in his first drive as a Clemson quarterback, right? He went down the field. He scored a touchdown. DJ struggled immensely in the first half last week. This week, not so much. DJ, in his first 5 drives, scored touchdowns in every single drive. Both of Cade Klubnik's drives today ended in punts, and they didn't look good while they were doing it.